Greetings to the Tour de France and Tour Talk. Stage 18, I'm James Start, and this is my co-host, Frankie Andrea, and what a stage. Beautiful sunflowers starting under the pavilion of Louis V and the historical backdrop of Hautacam from 1943.
And what a great stage it was with, yeah, you know that guy that just kind of rode away from everybody. I mean, it was, amazing, right? And this is really James Start with Frankie Andrea. And we are really sitting here in downtown Po after stage 18, the last stage in the Pyrenees. Beautiful stage, started under the shadows of the Chateau of Henry IV and rolled out under the foothills of the Pyrenees, over the Tourmalet, and then finally the Hautacam, which we first, this was our 20th anniversary of climbing up the Hautacam. We first hit it in 1994 when I think it was Luc Leblanc.
And we've done it 4 other times, right?
I think it was 6 other times.
6 other times. So it's a busy, hard climb. Very steep, hard climb, and we saw that at the end. Very steady, right? Big group, but you knew once they kept that gap at 4 minutes, 3 minutes, you knew.
Not going nowhere.
You knew Nibali was targeting this stage. The Queen stage, he wanted to leave an impact, and that's exactly what he did. Now, Hautacam couldn't believe he went from like 9.5K out. I mean, that's forever.
Just like at Champs-Élysées.
That's forever to take off with the yellow jersey. And he just followed Horner and then left everybody in the dust. So he took time.
So I like seeing Horner stretching his legs there, getting ready for the Vuelta, obviously.
Yeah.
Starting to come around, not quite around enough to be able to hang with Nibali. I thought it was interesting that, Perot has been the guy that's been able to just stay with Nibali when he goes. He's the only guy that's done it, and he's done it consistently.
But he didn't even
But
try
he couldn't
this
do
time.
it. He just like, whoa, ain't touching that stuff today, right?
Nibali took off fast.
About 4K from the finish, they went, and Pinot, TJ, and Perot, and they made the difference, got Valverde into trouble.
Yep.
He went, he finished ahead of Valverde, enough to move into 3rd place, right?
Yeah, no, fantastic. I mean, Valverde's off of the podium, although I believe he can take it back in the time trial, and you do too. I think TJ for the time trial will be able to maybe jump ahead of Bardet. But Nibali is 7-something minutes in front of 2nd place, which is Pinot now. And that's like the largest margin. The last largest margin was 97 with Jan Ullrich at 9 minutes and 84 with Fignon at 10 minutes.
10 minutes over who?
10 minutes. No.
You know that guy?
No.
Bernardino. 10 minutes over Bernardino.
Yeah.
Can you remember
well,
that?
Nibali is 7 minutes, so he doesn't have anything to worry about. But an incredible ride. But very surprised. Valverde cracking like mad. I mean, he's lucky this tour is ending. Otherwise, he would continue to drop. TJ would definitely be able to continue to move up. The French rider's fantastic, right? Going to be on the podium.
Perot said he was suffering today. It was not as good as he was yesterday.
They were so fast up to Hautacam. They were flying.
Yeah, he said like I was able to take 1, 2 pulls, and then I was just hanging on for dear life. But he did he did the dirty, did what he had to do to get ahead of Valverde now in the GC, start that time trial in 2 days behind Valverde, get his splits and all that. So that's an important thing.
Yeah.
And I certainly think that my pick, Perot, goes into 2nd on the TT, and I'm not counting Pinot out. Pinot has improved on TT. And who knows? It could be
It'd be massive. 2nd and 3rds on the podium. And Nibali, the only person who's won 4 road stages and won the Tour in the same year, Eddie Merckx. So Nibali's obviously on a great path. And so tomorrow, flat, pretty much flat, very, very long. Interesting to see how much work Cannondale do, or if they just slip Sagan into the sprint because
what you said, Cat 4 right at the end.
Cat 4 right at the end
Could be enough to pop a couple sprinters.
He's got to have a stage win, doesn't he? And he's not going to get it on the Champs.
A lot of guys looking for stage wins still.
Yeah.
We'll see. Tour Talk 2014.